Hello everybody, my name is Archer, and welcome to a game called Into the Necrovale. This looks like a action RPG, similar to what the hell was that game's name? I don't remember off the top of my head, but it reminded me of a few different things. I've also been on a risky kick, Risk of Rain Returns, which by the way, highly recommended. And this basically pulled me in with hundreds of unique items on the front page of it, and I went, okay, I'll give it a shot. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this plays. Ooh. Oh, actual VA, or is it just... I think it's... Okay, I can read this. Awaken, my son, and listen. Your ordeal is just beginning. You will soon be banished into the Necrovale, but do not despair. I have chosen you to carry out a sacred task. Maybe I should read them as... Stand strong in your fate and unravel this time world. Maybe like that, yeah, that fits a bit better. Unravel this world. Ooh, Dark Souls vibes already. Which, I know everybody defaults to Dark Souls vibes, but I'm cool with it. Everybody kind of just goes, oh, it's Dark Souls, but, we've arrived. This is where our path ends, and yours begins in earnest. Beyond that bridge is the Necrovale, realm of the dead. When you cross that bridge, do not look back. You no longer belong to this world. Ooh, lost hope. The Necrovale is a place of endless despair. Hope is a scarce commodity. To enter, you will have to sacrifice your last vestige of hope. Only the hopeless may enter. Take this, prisoner. Watana preserve you. Orb. Ooh. Plus 20 hope. Thanks. What happens if I try to go back? Oh shit. Okay, yep, they try to kill me, I figured. Fine. If I could kill you back, I would. Do that again, and things will go badly for you, stranger. Well, I mean, I'm gonna die anyway, so, yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, you can't kill them, I think. Wait, maybe you can. Oh shit, okay, it's just a prank. Just a prank. Not really. Okay, you know what? I tried. So, automatically, controls feel really good. I don't know how I feel about the character wiggling like that while walking during the walk animation, but so far it feels alright. Also, for being a Bridge of Death, this is very colorful. I was kind of hoping maybe this would be like a... Wait, why are you guys following me here? Nope, stop following me. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I was kind of hoping maybe we could actually take them down. Not like it would make a difference, kind of like how, kind of like Dark Souls, I guess, where you have those intros that you can do something absolutely extraordinary for somebody of your skill level at that point, and you get a little bonus reward. But it seems like with these guys, we're obviously not intended to take them down. But I was curious if we could try. And we probably could if I chugged my potion and, actually just went for it. But I'm just gonna play the game as normal. Otherwise, Oh. Okay, so it's a hold button, right? I kind of tapped it, not reading hold for a second, but just the fact that I can... Into the Necrovale we go. The Necrovale entryway. What happens if I... Already low health, so that's not good. Can't leave, of course. Skeletons! I mean, it makes sense that we enter a Necrovale and we'd see skeletons, but... Level cleared. Okay, so this is gonna be like a room-clearing roguelike. I'm down with that. Oh. Rusted blade. View your new item by pressing tab. Worn down rusted sword. Unleash a series of attacks. 3? Now we can actually do combos. That's cool. The Dummies layer? The Dummies layer. Okay. Oh. Power builds on normal attacks. Press shift. Hold shift and attack. Oh my god. Oh, that's rad. Okay. Starting to get the flow of this. Unique power move. Inspect them for details. Longbow. Interesting that they give me a bow. So let's see here. Launch a powerful attack that pierces enemies. I kind of like that little brain fuzz. I don't know how to describe it. It looks like somebody frustrated, but I love that little fuzz at the top of just, God damn, I need to load an arrow. Fuck, I need to load another one. Already, I think I'm here mostly for gameplay and not for the style, but I'll say the style's actually pretty alright. I'm digging it. Hope drains. Once gone, you will face severe consequences. Avoid at all costs. Gotcha. Don't get owned. You have to stay hopeful, or else you'll go hollow, is what I'm hearing. I find it interesting, again, how quickly they've given me a range option, and how, what's the word I'm looking for here? How viable it actually is? Like, normally in a game like this, the range option would be a bit more restricted, but this feels like just the better option altogether. Stay out of danger, shoot pots and whatever. Shouldn't be too bad. Offhand items give you special abilities. Once equipped, you can activate them with right mouse or space. So instead of having my dodge, I'd have, oh, skipjack totem. So my roll speed's increased. Nice. Okay. I kind of dig this. So far, for being a little intro, it feels pretty good. I mean, we'll need to get into a run proper to see how it behaves, but, you know. Oh, there's an archer. I'm not sure what's with the enemies having that little timing when they're about to attack like that. I guess it's tutorial reasons, but maybe it's just for tracking purposes. If it's for tracking purposes and that's a permanent thing, it might be... You might want to make that like a yellow color of some kind. Also, hope is draining, I think. I'm not necessarily sure. Is it because I'm in a prolonged fight? I'm kind of kicking ass. Lots of skeletons, huh? We good? Stay calm. Hope depletes while fighting your way through the Necrovale. Okay, so you need to fight quick. Okay. We fight quick, we fight fast. We can't afford to take our time. That's the downside of the bow, then. That you have to, well, you're almost forced to, you know, do a little bit better. Short sword. What do you give me? Stabs. I don't care. I'm gonna stick with the bow. Shrine of Yudun. Completing a level rewards you with hope stones. Spend them wisely as they're rare and precious things in the Necrovale. We pray. Executioner. What the fuck? Execute. We pray and get an axe? You've been blessed. Execution. Legendary axe. There's a chance it'll instantly kill an enemy, but you gain despair. Oh, that's... I like the morale mechanic a ton. You're basically, to contrast this against the obvious, which is Dark Souls, again, unfortunately for the dev, the comparison's going to be there, because anytime you talk about medieval hopelessness, it's kind of the trendsetter. But in contrast to Dark Souls, you have this mechanic that basically functions as a way to keep the player moving, but also thematically, it's your character completely just trying to stave off turning into a skeleton, and actually, you know, it's pure hopelessness. That this is the Necrovale, this is the unholy abyss, and you're stuck here, you're fucked. Like, I love the idea that that's just constantly building and, like, you know, focusing on them, and they just, like, fuck, I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep moving so you don't think. And I think that's really good. Oh, so there's like a whole land of the dead here. Do I click or? Ah, it's more like it's just showing me my progress. It's one of those things. Oh, another lost soul has washed ashore on our little island. Sorry to say, but it's no better than the ocean of hopelessness out there. There's no escape, I'm afraid. No hope, and certainly no point. Crestfallen warrior, yeah? Yeah, what am I doing here? What a waste. I lost everything. It's just jealousy, nothing more. That's what they don't tell you. They love your success until it surpasses their own. New acquaintance. Interesting, so there's like a relationship system here. I appreciate the fact that mechanically you can spend hope on people, or open doors with it. Hope is the guiding light that keeps everybody going here. Log, Book of Seals? This is like a, I assume this is like a run modifier type thing. Doors for 64, fuck. I like the use of lighting, too. Open stash, I assume I can just stash things. We'll stash this. One complaint I have already with inventory. It would be nice to just, like, shift-click things into, appropriate slots, you know what I mean? For, like, quick sorting, but you have to, like, click and manually move. I don't know if that's going to come into play as a mechanic later, but it's worth considering at least. Door for 4. Constant unlock. Seals for the actual dungeons. Main bosses, basically. Okay. Okay, I dig this. Am I supposed to give that lad my hope? Does the game want me to give him my hope? No, I have to stoke the fire, don't I? Enjoy fire. Oh! Oh, no, that just generates hope. Okay. I didn't even have to do that. I could have talked to the merchant. I could have done merchanty things. 16 for the blacksmith. A door that's locked. I kind of dig this. Again, it's got obvious parallels to Dark Souls, of course, but I dig it. As its own thing, it's already, like, standing on its own. 1 hope stone? What is this? So, is this the amount I'll earn for clearing it? Survive the waves of enemies. Okay. Well. Hopefully they don't do that attack thing. No, they still do. Okay. If it's for clarity, I'd encourage maybe making that icon a different color, perhaps. Specifically so that, if it's for player tracking purposes, I think it'd be good to have that a different color so the player can track their progress with it easier. Wise spirit. Potions are more effective. Neat. Cool. Kill all the enemies. Easy peasy. So there's people here too who are obviously probably hopeless. But I figured it wouldn't just be guys. I mean, art's a little unclear there of it just being dudes. There we go. Come on, you're not hopeless. You're doing fine. Doing A-okay. Fiona's diary. Adds a nice chunk of health. Story of a life cut short. I appreciate that the text isn't adds health, adds percentage health. It just adds a nice chunk of health. That's cute. I appreciate that. Give me some armor though, please. I would like armor. That'd be nice. Oop. Oop. There we go. My kiting skills are a little lackluster, we'll say. Trying to line up those big shots. Oh my god. Holy shit! Okay, okay, chill. That's enough enemies, my god! How many hopeless people are there to throw in one dungeon? Guys, pick up a hobby or something. I don't know, maybe read a book on how not to be depressed. Holy shit. You're undead, but you're clearly still alive, so I don't know, revel in it. Fuck. What does this do? Number of attacks you create for a time. It's a potion. Okay. Oh my god. Greaves, thank god, armor. These health and defense, you take less damage. Well, that's obvious. Crusader's Tomb or prison? You know I'm going to Crusader's Tomb. That sounds rad as fuck. There better be a sweet-ass knight here. Oh shit, is it a boss? Pay respects. Improve effigy. Let's just pay our respects. You'll better resist despair. Nice. Cool Crusader. Are there like... what is that pillar doing out there? Why is there just a pillar out there, by the way? Huh. I was gonna say, I really hope there's like secrets and alternate paths, because so far the only issue I have with this game is it's super, super linear. And I mean, it's a demo. We have to consider that this is a demo and a very work-in-progress product, of course. So it always has room to improve. I found this via looking at the AGDG dev stuff. It popped up in my itch.io feed, and I figured I'd give it a shot because I'm familiar with the board already. But, you know, I really like this. It's got a strong baseline. I think my only issue so far is, holy shit, this is a lot of dudes who are willing to throw their lives away for whatever this is. Hope lost kill distance. Oh my god, it's got a screaming death totem. Holy shit, that's rad. Okay, yeah, I should have just used this earlier. That's what the game wants me to do. Not necessarily wants me to do, but it's an option that I had this whole time. That I should have been abusing. Health, ooh. Ew, you just, like, suck the blood out of them. Ugh. Iron plate, don't got time to read you. Got a buff that's, expiring. Where's my buff track? Is this it? Okay. Thanks for this. We have to pray. We get a heavy strap. Yay! Can I pray again? What's the state of the gods in this? If it's, if they're willing to bless anybody who, you know, talks. Ah, so it's like set dungeon amounts, I see. Okay, I dig this. It's really got its own thing going on, and I appreciate it. Let's give you a hope. Here, take this hope. Affection. Oh, thank you, stranger. There's no sense in sitting around and moping, I guess. I lost everything when I was sent here, but I suppose I could sell a few trinkets. What's the harm? Have a look. Nice. Now you can buy my crap. Bulwark shield. Increases poise but slows poise recovery. Evasion restricts attacks. We might want to go with like a... Ooh, range. Ooh, yeah, no. Block mobility. Crude plate versus health defense. We'd lose out on defense, but we get some speed back by switching to that. I think we're okay. I was really hoping he would sell a helmet of some kind, but I guess we'll live. Comfy warm bonfire. Stoke fire. Guess we can go to the dungeons again, but again, I think my only issue so far, presentation-wise, is just the... I mean, the dungeons feel a little samey at the moment, which, again, that could be just a demo thing and just how far in I am, but again, we have time. We have time to see. But I do appreciate the linearity to the world. I don't know, you have like a constant goal. Maybe, I think it'd be helpful if there was a bit more than just, you know, you're hopeless and you can't figure anything out. Like, maybe some sort of, like, there might be something to get out of here. There might be something, like a piece of... the lore doesn't necessarily have to be there. Just more something for our character to potentially latch onto as an excuse for why they're willing to put up with this bullshit instead of just turning into a hollow. Like, the idea that our character heard a rumor that maybe there's a thing that nobody else knows about that they can find. They're different, you know what I mean? Something like that. Gives more time to work with. But gameplay-wise, I'm enjoying it. Completing a level, you gain health. I mean, yeah, I'll just take that over the potion one. What is this? The cloister, the courtyard. We're gonna go to cloister. I don't know what cloister is. I mean, I know what a cloister is, but, you know. Saw this in the trailer. Maybe this is exactly what I was asking for. Maybe the dev heard my cries. Plus 10 hope. How you doing? Yeah? Okay, thank you, bye. We're doing, like, pseudo-run progression. I dig that. I dig this. Yeah, maybe it's just the time. I honestly feel like this game might be improved as well if the dev were to pull the camera out a tiny bit and give us a bit more of a full view of rooms. I mean, that might not be, you know... I guess the intention might be that it's specifically not like that, so you can't see attacks coming, but they're telegraphed so heavily that I really don't know how you wouldn't be able to see things coming. Like, the attacks are all bright red, you know what I mean? Or if they're not melee, like the projectiles specifically, so... I don't know what the disadvantage would be to necessarily pulling out the camera a little bit more. Just a tiny bit. Maybe it's an option. Deep freeze. Freezing an enemy is more effective. That would be cool if I had anything that could freeze. A respite. The garden sounded pretty cool, but I want to see what the respite is. Lots of item or area variety I could see. Youth tonic, a fire. Oh, the stash. Okay, so it's like an area so you can just kind of chill out. I guess we'll store potion effects. There we go. Yeah, that'll be fine. Kind of a little disappointed there's not much to loot aside from the items either. Destroy the tower to... Oh, shit! Dogs! Dogs, fuck up! Oh my god, dogs. Okay. Oh my god, that's a lot of dogs. So far, I think my biggest issue with the combat so far is that it kind of devolves into me kiting in a circle. I mean, it'd probably be different with melee, but I still feel like I'm going to be kiting through things. Yeah, I think my biggest issue so far is that it's basically just been this, this room shape, and then I just kite in a circle, clockwise or counterclockwise, until things die. Maybe more room variety in general would be good. But again, I'm not sure if it's just the area I'm in, or... Use a flurry of exploding stars. Inaccurate. What the hell is this? So, I mean, it's better than my bow outright, but... Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, taste my star beam! It's so shitty. It's so shitty. Just imagine, okay. You're a fucking skeleton. You're just...
I hate existence. I'm dead. I'm a fucking hollow. Life sucks. I'm gonna suck the blood out of the next person who gets in here to feel something in the past 20 years I've been in here.
And some dickhead in a red cloak just shows up and goes, beam! And you die to that. Imagine dying to this. I love it. I absolutely love it. Just the idea of some shitlord skeleton getting bullied with... The wretch.
You can feel it, can't you? Moment by moment, the despair building and growing, feeding on you like a leech. Only a matter of time before it becomes too much and you lose it. No one is immune from this place. No one escapes.
Ah, thanks. Man, we're now acquaintances. Epic.
You can feel it. It's the same text again. You feel it. I'm reiterating. I thought you wouldn't listen because you're carrying a stupid little bullshit.
Thanks, Steph. It's... Look. I hope it's effective in combat. We're gonna see, I guess. Oh god. This thing sucks. I love it. Look, don't get me wrong, Dev, I love this. This thing is absolute ass, and I love it. It's so stupid. It's the equivalent of slapping an enemy with water balloons filled with anger. And I dig it. The fact that it has a shotgun blast, too, is pretty nice, but... Come on, inaccuracy, please. I love this. There's 38 enemies remaining. God. Gotta just... Maybe the strategy is to just run past everything and just fucking aggro everything. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, maybe I definitely spoke too soon. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, actually, this thing is really fucking effective in crowds. Holy shit. This thing fucks. In crowds, specifically. Against, like, individual enemies, it's just... It shoots little dark orbs of bullshit. Angry water balloons of hate. I love it. I love it so much. Dude, okay, Dev, I'm gonna... If you see this, I keep saying Dev like he's gonna see this. He might. But I really hope there's a fist weapon, so I can just beat the shit out of some skeletons. I'd appreciate it if there's a fist weapon. I can just run around absolutely bapping the shit out of things. If you're gonna add this, give me some fists. Let me punch some things to death. Oh man, 2 hope. Nice. Oh, dude, the hot shot. Actually, that might be a straight up upgrade to what I was using before. Fire strike enabled. Shoots out a barrage of air. Hitting an enemy drops a meteor on them? Oh, yeah, fuck. Oh, that's straight up just a fucking upgrade. That's rad. That's really fucking cool. See, I appreciate that we have this. But again, maybe some more like, if you kill the 6 lords of the skeleton zone, you can go to big skeleton zone and kill God, and then maybe you can come back to your life. Or maybe taking it a different direction and having our player have a little bit of lore for why they're here too, aside from just, you're here now, shitlord. I found some new items. Take a look. Let's see. A few... Tichuka? What the fuck? Take what you want for a price, of course. Shock sticker. Electrify and shock enemies. Voice damage. Call down lightning storm. Okay, if I can be Solaire, that'd be really nice. What is this? More likely to crit. Health and speed increase. That actually might just be better than our boots because we're not really taking much damage anyway. I'm gonna sell the bow. We'll keep the amulet. Longsword goes bye-bye. If I sell everything, I wouldn't even be able to afford that, 9 coins. Wait, you can shift left mouse here. What? Well, why can't you shift left mouse in the stash? Huh. Thank you, fire. Your warmth protects me. I don't know if I should be hoarding my tokens. I don't know how long the demo lasts, so I don't know if I should just be hoarding them or giving them to the lad. I'm just gonna give them to the lad for the sake of this, because we got time for maybe like one more run. Thanks. A bit strange, no matter what. I need to keep moving forward. You're right. For your kindness, I can be a little more generous with my prices. Nice. We could, you know what, we're going with the shock. I want the shock. I want to see what this does. Okay, it's a spear. I was kind of hoping it was a staff, but we'll live. Again, it feels super linear so far, and I know that's the intention, but I feel like it could do with a little bit more. Because so far my impression is just we're in the same room killing skeletons until we're not killing skeletons, and the lifeblood of this is your runs. Maybe it's because we haven't died. Maybe I should die for, you know, this run. Oh, melee combat is not my forte, as you can tell.
How about these skeletons?
Not too bad, honestly, because we have that little projectile. Yeah, not too bad. Honestly, I think maybe it's a little stiff, I think, with the spear, but that's just probably specifically the spear. Oh, that's amazing. Crusader's Tomb Prison. Crusader's Tomb. I want Crusader buff. I could already see this turning more into like a roguelike people play like constantly. Again, closer to risky. Better resist despair. How long does that blessing last? Also, is that it on the bar? Yeah, it is. Despair defense 20%. Okay. That's just better for me considering I'm bad. Okay, lightning. Lightning's cool. Lightning's cool. I was kind of hoping for honestly, when I read Lightning Storm and call down a thing like that, I kind of pictured you'd hold it like a staff and call down like a rain, and it would set a position where things are gonna hit, and you have to kite skeletons into it. But I mean, that's fucking cool though. Don't get me wrong, that's fucking rad. Let's see. I can only imagine people trying to do consumable only runs for this shit. Oh, another deep freeze amulet. Great. Shrine of Wealth. Oh. Okay. It's a little more boring than I was expecting, but okay. Money. What is this? Oh, shit. Also, again, why are there just normal-ass dudes here? I figured it's Necrovale. I mean, I figured we'd start seeing monstrous enemies or more, like, undead creatures of just different calibers, but it's just weird seeing skeletons right next to just people, I guess? You know what I mean? Also, why does it feel like our player character's actually slightly bigger than them? don't know. I think he is. Yeah, he's like actually a little bit bigger. I mean, good for him, but it just feels a little odd. You know what I mean? There's just some stuff that I think could be polished. But again, it depends on what the dev's going for, what exactly they have in mind. Again, keep in mind I read 3 sentences on the itch.io page and went, I'm gonna play this. So, a little... I'd appreciate it if the text could be moved down a tiny bit so you could actually see it, so I don't have to, like, lean into a doorway to do it. Also, that is dangerously close to clipping a bit, but we'll go to Treasure Vault. Is that a giant cat? Hello. Cat silently watches and judges you. He seems to be expecting a gift. I can't gift you anything, so, dirty bandana. Can I drop you something? It'd be really neat if this had, like, some interactions, too, where I could just physically drop him an item like this. I can drop items like that, so... But I assume he doesn't want anything like that. I could probably attack him, too, but I'm not gonna do that. That's a dumb idea. Yeah, but overall, I'm left with the impression that there's a solid foundation here of what this wants to be. It's like a horde dungeon crawler. Here, we'll die for the sake of the, We'll die for the sake of the tutorial in a second, just so we can see what happens on you to actually die. Oh, you just lose hope. Failed. Oh, they're still attacking me. So, discounting polish. Oh, we just keep our stuff. Okay, so hopelessness is just like... significant consequence. Okay, so we still have our stuff. I figured it would be like permadeath. Or we'd lose all this stuff, but no, we're still kicking. Shop is shaping up. But overall, I'm left a little mixed, I think. The equipment system and the idea of picking up specific things and unique items being your strength as an item growing roguelike, I'm fine with that. It's just, I think monster variety is a big issue where not necessarily in their attacks, because the attacks are all mechanically different so far, but more like my enemy design is you got skeleton, you got armor skeleton, and you got just people. And room design especially. I mean, there's dogs too, but dogs are just different skeletons in terms of how I was dealing with them. They didn't really seem noteworthy enough to deal with, but I feel like as this goes on, you could probably expect things like statuses or maybe terrain effects. Terrain effects would be cool. I'd love to have a weapon that maybe places, again, like a zone of damage, and then you kite things into that, because with the way the level design feels, it feels like an afterthought, where it's just rooms are a service to you doing things, because again, it mostly turned into me just running in circles and killing things. But I feel like, assuming, again, the developer adds more level types and different permutations is the word I'm looking for, maybe weapons that interact with terrain, maybe weapons that rely on terrain to actively do things, like trap weapons, or maybe I noticed consumables are fairly, you got a fairly decent variety of things that you just randomly pick up. Maybe different traps that you could set up, like, I don't know, hypothetically a little spring saw or something like that you could set up on a wall so you could kite things into it and dodge through it and be a trap in the room for your whole time there. Or maybe sweeping weapons, like some sort of chain weapon with very long arcs, but it's a very long wind-up time to draw it back and swing and draw it back and swing. Things like that. I think, because mechanically speaking, what I did is I went in a circle and I stabbed things. And normally that would be an absolute death sentence, but you can see the charm this developer basically just threw into the world, where it's starting to shape up and the weapons are starting to shape up, but it's just fundamentally not there yet. Will it get there? I don't know. Will I see if it gets there? Will I keep an eye on it? Yeah, I think I will. And I think it has potential. I think that's my ultimate synopsis. It has potential. Anyway, developer, if you see this, I hope maybe you got some sort of helpful thing from my random YouTube video. But I'd appreciate it if you comment down below. I always love to read developer comments. Surprisingly happens more than I thought for a channel my size. But anyway, my name is Archer. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't. Leave a comment down below, because the YouTube algorithm absolutely loves that. And I will see you next time with whatever I find on itch.io. Goodbye, stay safe, and remember to not lose hope.